I'm going to show some video effects that I've learned in Adobe Premiere Pro. Here we have a few videos that I've downloaded from the internet. We're going to be putting these effects on the videos and seeing how they turn out. So this first effect is going to be a glitch effect. This effect can be used for horror videos. It can be used to simulate a camera dysfunction or interference. So what you're going to do is cut your shot into multiple single frame clips. In these clips, you're going to apply different effects. Now, I like to use the effects bar up here. It makes it easier to navigate through the effects. So with all these clips, we're going to want to unlink the audio like that. Every few clips, we're going to delete the frame on top, just leaving it black. So right off the bat, we have a bit of a glitch, but that's nothing special. Within these clips, we're going to add effects to make it more convincing. So we're going to start out with an effect I use quite a bit. It's called arithmetic. So you're going to want to drag arithmetic to this frame right here. And in your effect controls, you want to change the red value to 255, and then you're going to change this XOR, you're going to make it max. So now we have a red filter. So what I like to do is change the blend mode to overlay, and this gives it a nice contrast. Now one last step, we're going to change the position. We're going to scoot it a little bit to the left, right, up or down. It doesn't really matter, we just want to add some difference there. So when we play this in context with the clip, you see we have a bit of a red flash in there. And we will be doing similar things with the other clips we have. So with this next clip, we're going to grab the RGB color balance effect, drag it in, and similar to the last one, we're going to drag the red all the way and get rid of the other colors. So now we have a very vibrant red color here. We're going to change the scale. We're going to move the clip to a corner of the screen. It doesn't matter what corner, and I think that this effect works well with a similar effect. You do pretty much the same thing, grab the same effect. We're going to do it with this frame right here. Instead of making it completely red, we're going to make it completely green. Shrink it down, and then bring it to a different corner. So we'll do the opposite corner, and we'll make it a little bit smaller. So now you play it, and we have a little bit of a glitch effect here. Now this next effect can be used to mimic a comic book style. So what you're going to want to do is go to Effects, look up Checkerboard, and then drag it to the top layer. So then what you're going to do is make the checkerboard really small so that you can still see the checkerboard pattern, but it's not all too visible. So I usually go with around 7 or 8. Then what you're going to do is go to blending mode underneath the checkerboard effect. And you can either change it to soft light or overlay. I prefer overlay because it adds a nice contrast to it. And now you're going to want to add another effect to this. It's called posterize. Drag it into the top one. And with this you can control the amount of colors used in the image. So depending on the image itself, I usually go with around 3 or 4. So now when we watch over the clip, we see we have a bit of a comic book style. This next clip is going to use the effect replicate. So we'll create a copy of the frame and drag the effect on there. And now you can see the replicate effect split the clip into 4 different sections. So what you're going to want to do now is create a mask right there. And then you're going to do a few things in this section. We're going to bring the mask expansion up. So I usually go to about 400. And then you're going to change the mask feather. And we'll move that to about 400 too. So now you have this effect, if you can see. You have 4 replicates of the frame in the center, but this isn't exactly how we want it. So we're going to come down here and change it to inverted. So now we'll watch back the clip. And you see we have replicates of the frame along the outside. Now I really like this effect. It could be used for music videos or any artistic video really. This would be very effective. And I don't... What is... And that crop effect will conclude our tutorial. Thank you for watching.